lack of public disclosure can make informed decision-making more difficult and contribute to public skepticism. Public sector spending is a topic filled with complexities, often clouded by differing interpretations and available data. But what's really going on behind the scenes? Today, we are exploring this topic in a clear and informative way. If you've ever felt frustrated by a lack of clarity in public sector spending, you're not alone. Recently, a policy review was launched to assess contracts, with officials instructed to identify all non-essential agreements for potential reevaluation. I reflected on what kinds of contracts might be included in such a review and compiled a list of 5 common types of contracts the government might engage in. 1. Leasing buildings and office space, renting facilities for administrative operations. 2. Computer services, contracts for software development, computer infrastructure, and secure data processing. 3. Consulting and advisory services, hiring external experts for policy, legal, and operational guidance. 4. Security and surveillance, ensuring the protection of facilities and personnel. 5. Training and development, educating employees of changing procedures, laws, computer systems. While confidentiality in some contracts is necessary to protect sensitive information, there is an ongoing discussion about when public disclosure should be prioritized. Certain contracts involve proprietary business information, privacy considerations, or national security measures, while others aim to improve efficiency and responsible resource allocation. However, for many of these contracts, a clearer understanding of costs, such as expenditures on leasing buildings, employee training, or security, could provide the public with valuable insight into administrative operations. Understanding discussions around public disclosure can sometimes be challenging due to differing viewpoints, procedural complexities, and how information is communicated. In discussions about policy and governance, certain messaging strategies are often used in debate, media, and everyday discussions to influence perceptions. These include redirecting focus, overcomplication, misleading summaries, data emphasis, and framing techniques. For example, redirecting focus shifts attention away from a central issue by introducing unrelated points, making it difficult to address the original concern. A concept sometimes used in logic and debate, the red herring fallacy, involves shifting focus to a different topic, potentially leading the discussion away from the main point. Another approach involves making information appear overly complex, which can discourage engagement. Public disclosure can seem overwhelming when excessive technical details, legal terminology, or procedural barriers overshadow the core issue, making it harder for the public to navigate key points. Additionally, discussions can sometimes involve misleading summaries, where a viewpoint is simplified or reframed in a way that makes it easier to challenge. This is commonly discussed in debate settings as a straw man argument, where an altered version of a position is presented instead of directly addressing the original argument. So where should the line be drawn between disclosure and confidentiality? Inconsistent focus on issues is another factor where attention is drawn to some topics while others are overlooked, often based on convenience rather than a balanced review. It's like a referee who only calls fouls on one team while overlooking similar actions from the other. The inconsistency isn't about the rules themselves, but about when and how they're enforced. Selective outrage is another tool where attention is drawn to some issues while others are overlooked, often based on convenience or focus rather than fairness. In public discussions, different messaging strategies influence how information is perceived. One method is shifting attention away from a central issue, making it harder to address the real concern. Cherry-picking data involves presenting statistics that support a specific narrative while conveniently omitting the broader context. This can create a misleading impression by showcasing only the information that aligns with a particular viewpoint while ignoring data that might provide a more balanced perspective. Data emphasis techniques involve showcasing specific statistics to support a particular argument while leaving out critical details. This can unintentionally create an incomplete picture, shaping how information is received based on isolated numbers rather than a full analysis. Data can be presented selectively to reinforce a specific narrative while leaving out key context. These techniques shape public discussions and in turn influence policy debates. Stronger reporting safeguards could empower individuals to identify inefficiencies without concern for retaliation, fostering a culture of responsible oversight. What can be done to improve transparency while maintaining necessary confidentiality? Suggested solutions include accessible databases, independent reviews, and clearer communication strategies. When it comes to public spending, clarity fosters trust. So, what have we covered today? Public sector spending is complex, balancing efficiency, oversight, and confidentiality. Some contracts, like office leases, cybersecurity, and advisory services, are essential, while others may be reevaluated. Discussions around transparency often involve messaging strategies, including shifting focus, cherry-picking data, and emphasizing selective statistics. Improving openness could mean stronger contract databases, independent reviews, and clearer communication with the public. At the end of the day, informed discussions lead to better decisions. Cooperation, openness, builds trust. And understanding these processes helps us all engage more effectively. Enjoying life, dancing, being with friends, listening to music in peace. Sounds like great fun? Public spending doesn't have to be all about having limited resources or deciding who wins or who loses. Together, we all win. Your comments and questions help me dive deeper into the issues that matter to you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you're interested in learning more about public contracts and the policies that shape them, I'm here to help. See you in the next video.